Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a Tuesday's beauty tip all about false eyelashes. So I'm just going to be talking about my favourite eyelashes, my favourite glue, and lastly how I apply false lashes. Now I was going to do this video style like I normally do, voiceover, but I thought it would be a little bit easier to follow if I did it here live in person and just kind of talk you through it because eyelashes are quite tricky. It's going to take you quite some time to find the perfect eyelashes for you. Eyelashes come in so many different styles and so many different bands that it's going to be hard to find one that's first of all going to fit your eye shape, and second of all it's going to be the right bandwidth for you to apply. So don't be disheartened, it's going to take you quite some time to perfect it, but you will get there, I promise you that. My favourite false eyelashes kind of change constantly, but at the moment I'm really loving the Red Cherry number 43s and the Ardell Demi Wispies. Now I bought these from a website called falseeyelashes.co.uk. It was a website that was shown to me by a friend and I highly recommend them. The shipping is really affordable. The red cherries are only £2 I believe, and I always buy them in bulk and then I get a really long time out of them so I don't have to order as often. Another issue people have with eyelashes is that they're too long for their eye shape, and do not worry if this happens for you, you just simply trim them. So you line up your two lashes and cut them from the end, get a tiny little nail scissors and just trim them off from the bonds where each lash meet, and start by just taking the teeniest little amount off and make sure you cut the exact same amount off on each eyelash so they're not going to be uneven. So just cut them at the bond. I normally go for maybe 2 and measure them again. If they're still too long, go in and cut another 2. That's the safest way to cut your eyelashes, and always start from the outside and not the inner corner, because if you cut from the inner corner it can actually kind of cut you here because the start point isn't smooth anymore, it's a little bit sharpened. So if you cut from the end, that's the safest way to trim your lashes. So now that we found eyelashes that we like, the next thing we need to worry about is glue. Now most eyelashes will come with glue adhesive and that works just fine, but if you're a professional or if you want professional glue, the next step is to buy your own set of glue and your lashes will last longer as well. So the two I recommend is a Duo adhesive and the Thrive Cosmetics lash glue. Duo glue is one of the most popular, especially with makeup artists. It's really easy to use. You can pick it up at MAC or I think most department stores. It dries clear. You can also purchase it in black, so it will dry black and it will blend in with your eyeliner. The only thing I don't like about the Duo glue is that it smells horrible. It smells quite fishy and that does put me off. So since I found the Thrive Cosmetics lash glue, I haven't touched my Duo glue at all. The smell just, it just repulses me. The Thrive Cosmetics lash glue is not only cruelty free, but it's also free from stuff like latex, sulfates and parabens, which is a big thing as well. Now one thing I did love about the lash glue, which the Duo glue doesn't have, is that it has like a little wand, so it's really easy to apply the lash onto your lash glue rather than trying to squeeze it out of the tube like the Duo. So we found it really easy to apply and a lot less mess is created. Another really cool thing about the lash glue is that it glows green, so you can see exactly where you're applying it on the lash band and you make less of a mess, and then it dries clear again so it doesn't mess up your liner or anything like that. It's all for a good cause. It's all for women going through cancer treatment. All the lashes have an incredible story and it's just such an inspiring and motivating brand, so that's another reason why you should definitely check them out. So start by peeling your eyelashes off really gently. I always start from the inner corner and peel them off. Hold your eyelashes at each end and gently twirl it up and down like that. So you're kind of bending the eyelashes so they'll fit your eye shape nicely. So once that's done, you want to measure the lashes for your eye shape. So you want to look down into a mirror and just place the lashes on top of your lashes. Okay, so there's no glue or anything on my lashes, I'm just simply measuring them for my eye shape. So as you can see, the lashes are perfect for my eye shape. I don't need to trim them or anything. The end of the band is right against the end of my lashes, and the inner corner, they don't come in too close, so it's not going to be cutting me here in my eye or in my inner corner. It just gives me the right kind of room here so they feel nice and comfortable on my eye. Another good tip to think about is if you look straight ahead, you can see that the lashes just kind of start right after my pupil here. So this is the kind of most comfortable place for the lashes to start on my eye shape without it feeling uncomfortable, feeling heavy, or even cutting me here in the inner corner. So that's what I use as a guide, so I never really want to come much more than this area right here, otherwise it's just going to be so uncomfortable for me. So next I just want to apply the lash glue right onto the lash band. So I'm just gently popping it right across like this. So you want a good amount on the lash band, but you don't want it drowned with glue. So you just want to make sure there's enough on the top and at the end so they'll stick, and then just simply glide it through the middle. So once the lash glue is on, just take a tweezers. This is different for everyone. Some people prefer to apply it with their fingers. I personally prefer to use the tweezers. So I'm just going to take the tweezers and hold the lashes in the center. This is going to give me the right amount of kind of flexibility to apply the lashes, and they're going to be quite secure in my hand as well, so I'm not going to drop them. You want to give your lashes about 15 to 20 seconds to become quite tacky. You don't want the glue to be really kind of runny, otherwise they're not going to stick onto your lashes properly. So you want to look down into your mirror and take your lash. Now you're holding your lashes in the center here. So you want to apply the center right onto the center of your eye. Right like that. Okay? So then I grab the end of the lashes and I drag them down to the end point. So just turn my hand around and grab the start point and pull it right into the inner corner. So the most important bit is that your lashes have adhered to the end point and the start point. Okay? Then you can close your eyes and go in with the end of your tweezers and gently press the rest of the lashes into place. When you're applying lashes, to make sure the band is straight. Now you can kind of cover it to a certain extent with your liner afterwards, but you see some people and their lashes are all jaggedy and you can see the glue everywhere and it just looks like a hot mess. So you just want to make sure the band is straight enough. So again, just simply going down, making sure it's straight. When you're ready to take your eyelashes off, you want to peel them off very gently from the outer corner right in. Just really gently, because you don't want to distort the shape of the lashes. And then you can just soak them in a little bit of eye makeup remover for a couple of minutes. Gently dry them off with a bit of tissue or a wipe, and then place them back into their container, and this is going to keep the shape of your lashes. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and again, remember, practice makes perfect, and I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye!